Okay, people, I want to talk to you about staying encouraged and inspiring yourself. When you know you have a dream that came to you, or something that you want to do, a business, or you know, it's it's going to be times when people may try to discourage you, but don't let them discourage you, because if God is speaking to you about to get up and do something, then you need to do it. Just be obedient to the Spirit, because there are some people who don't want you to follow your dreams or get out and do something, but do not let them do that. And before I go any further, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, or if you just want prayer, or you know someone who wants prayer, drop your name or their name down below, or you could just put a message in a comment. Just pray, and I'll pray, because I enjoy doing what God asked me to do, even though sometimes it can be challenging, because there are going to be people, like I said, back to the message, there are going to be people who may try to discourage you on your path, but do not allow them to do that, because the enemy uses people. That's how he, get his work to try to discourage you. He'll get into people that you may be around every day. Sometimes it's family, or co-workers, or just people who you may know, associates. But do not allow them to get in your head and tell you, oh, that you shouldn't be doing that, because no one knows the conversations that you and God have, or the talks that you and God have. And I'm not going to be the one that try to tell you that, God didn't say that to you, because I don't know, because God deal with everyone differently. And before I go any further, I'm going to read a scripture to you, Jeremiah 24, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. So what that says to me is only God knows what your future holds and the plans that he have for your future. So anyone else that's trying to discourage you or get you off of that path, do not allow them to do that, because it could be some envy because they don't have that motivation or that encouragement on themselves. And all it takes is for them to get up, let you be a motivation to them. They see you doing it, that should make them want to get up. If you want to start that business, or if you want to get on YouTube and speak to people, encourage people, or if you want to get on YouTube and pray for people, if you just want to go out and get a business, whatever you decide you want to do, you stay encouraged and you talk to God about that. Sometimes it's best to be silent and to not to let people know all your dreams or what you're talking about or your plans, because the devil, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He don't care anything about you having plans and what God has planned for you. His job is to stop you reaching those plans. He don't want you to reach those goals. He don't want you to do those things. So when you know this is happening to you, don't listen to people. And those of you who try to discourage them, stop doing that. I don't like it. It's not cute. It's not cute. Stop doing it. You need to stop doing it, because it's not cute. It's ugly. Stop doing it. Instead of you motivating and encouraging them or learning from them, what you should be doing is stay encouraged and motivated and do something that you want to do. You should be paying attention to them. Listen to what they're saying and stop trying to knock them off of their joy of wanting to be successful. So what I'm saying, guys, is do not let anyone try to discourage you. I know that there's been times when people call me and they'll ask me what I think. And then if God hadn't spoke to me at the moment to tell them something, the most thing I tell them is, listen, what did God say to you? What is that inner voice telling you? What do you think you should do? And as we talking a little bit more, I may say something like, stay encouraged. Do whatever God is instructing you to do. Follow those instructions. Be obedient, because we know obedience is better than sacrifice. So whenever you do what God instructs you to do, nothing but good could come out of it. No one said that it wouldn't be hard, because if anything is, if it was always easy, then everybody would be doing it. So you may come across some bumps, you may get stopped at a red light, or you may get yielded, but you have to keep moving forward. You know, there's other detours where you can go around it. Like God may take you around it to get to where you need to go. But do not allow people to discourage you because they don't know what you and God talk about in those silent nights when you may be in your room or just in your house talking to God. You wanted to come up with a plan or what you should do to better your life. So you stay encouraged. Do not let them discourage you. And like I said, those of you who are doing that, stop doing that. It's not nice. It's not cute. Stop doing that. And I'm going to read another scripture to you. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I know a lot of you love to use that. That's like a lot of our favorite. And there's truth behind it. Because if you put God first, because God already told us all these things must come through his son, Jesus Christ. And if you keep Jesus in the midst of it, you will be successful if that's the plan that God has for you. Because keep in mind, we have our plans and then there's God's plan. God's plan is going to always be greater. And I know there's some times when we want to do things outside of God's plan or outside of God's way. But sometimes God is telling us that, no, you need to go down this path. And once again, stay encouraged. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you shouldn't be doing. Like for me, I'm going to keep doing what God instructed me to do. That's to get on YouTube and encourage you and motivate you. And those of you who don't like what I say, everyone is not going to get what you're doing. Understand this. Everyone is not going to like what you do. Everyone is not going to like what you say. No matter how much good is in it, people are going to find something bad about it. So you just know that there's who sent them. Did the devil send them? Because if you're out encouraging and motivating yourself to do better and someone is telling you that you shouldn't do that, you got to ask yourself where they come from. Because that can't be of God if someone is telling you not to do good when you out trying to do your best. The same with me. I'm going to continue to motivate, encourage you, pray for you. I pray for the world. I pray for everything. I pray against any evilness. I pray and ask God to get us back on the right path, not just for the world, but for myself as well, because I'm not perfect either. It's a learning process for me every day. But the thing about it, God don't punish us for every bad thing that we do. He don't punish us for everything. And if someone is telling you, stop listening to people. Get in your word and get your own relationship with God, because none of us is perfect. I mean, look at the people in the Bible. They all done things and God still worked with them and still used them. So don't think that God don't want to use you or he don't have a plan for you because you may do something wrong or something that someone else may think is wrong. You keep doing you. I'm not saying go out and do some crazy stuff, but you keep doing you. You keep staying focused and do not let no one discourage you. If you know that you're doing what you feel that voice is telling you to do, to start that business, you know, to work towards saving money so you can get you a new car or get you a new house, or maybe just to help someone, do those things, because I've strived throughout my life helping people, motivating them, encouraging them, you know. So I've got to the point where now the best thing for me to do is get out and have a voice to try to help others, you know, try to encourage them so they could want to do better. They know that it's someone out here that's rooting for them to do better and to do their best, to encourage them. You know, I get calls, I talk to people and I encourage them. I don't want anyone to feel like they don't have anyone motivating or encouraging them. So I want you to stay positive. Do not let anyone discourage you. You stay on your path. Like I say, everyone is not going to like everything that you say, everything that you do, but you keep doing you. As long as you know that you're doing the right thing, don't worry about what people say about you. Do not, because that's what they want. They want you to worry about it so you don't accomplish nothing, so you can feel bad about what you're doing. Do not feel bad. You keep going. And I'm going to continue to pray and motivate and encourage you all until the next time.